Hey, what's going on? Welcome back. What's going on here? Let's see. I'm trying to rearrange this. I have a mess again here in my little room. As per usual. I'm trying to work on. I feel like I can't hear myself. How's that? Is that better? Better or worse? Number one or number two? Number one. Number three. Number one. Is that better or worse? I'm not changing anything. It feels different for some reason today. How are you doing? Welcome back to the podcast for May the 18th. I've actually quite prepared today, so not that that's going to make a difference, but I am actually more prepared. I have my tabs open here on my slow-ass computer. But anyway, welcome to your AMP El Paso weekly podcast. Thank you for being here. I appreciate the company. Something sounds weird, man. Does it sound different than the other ones? I feel like I sound so far away, right? Is it better? What about now? What about now? Anyway, I think maybe this is too far, probably. Oh, look at that. There's no production value here, right? What do you go listen to some other podcasts. Go listen to anybody else's podcast except this one, man. This is horrible. Anyway, I'm excited. This week there's a few things that first of all, thanks for not shutting this thing off. I had a good weekend. First of all, I had a few days off, which is nice. I was able to hit up a couple more of the open mics that I've been trying to hit up. I've been doing okay, I guess. I try to do some new stuff, and then I try to put in some of the stuff that I've worked on a little bit better. I feel pretty comfortable. I mean, of course, I wish I was funnier. I wish I was a little bit taller. I wish I was a baller as well. But, right, I don't know. It's just a song. But I feel like I'm doing okay. I'm just really rough on myself, and whenever I start getting comfortable with like one of my bits and stuff, I immediately just change it up. And it's not a good move because I don't change it up, but I'm like, okay, I know where to go with this, and then I leave it, and then I'll write something else that week, and I don't know, the amazing Jerry Carnes, right? He gave me a very good piece of advice. I don't know, man. I look up to all these comics. One of the things is that I've heard a lot of comics say is that whenever somebody's really nice, like if you go on stage and you're funny, as soon as you get off stage, everybody will just break your balls and they'll just talk a little shit and everything, like you fucking ass or whatever. They'll talk about. Like, you're nervous up there or what? I don't know. They'll give you some shit, right? And I know I'm in trouble because everybody's super nice to me. Or it's like, oh, hey, man, you're doing good. And it's like, oh, shit. Like, I know I'm doing bad. That's like the worst fear. And who knows? I mean, I'm also being super hypercritical on myself because I'm a lazy, right? I'm a lazy piece of shit. But I am also an overachiever, so it's a good quality that artists have, if I dare to call myself that. I'm not. I mean, I haven't. I don't have any fucking right calling myself an artist. It's so pathetic. And I still do. And I will. Why not? So sue me. No, please do not sue me. Please do not take all this nothing that I have and cannot be sued. Imagine I would lose all this nothing that I have not happening around me. But no, that's what I always fear. I was like, hey, man, you did really good. And come on, man, like, you're doing great. You're doing good. And that's how you know you suck. And, it's okay. It's all right, man. I haven't been doing this that much, and I want to do good. And I don't know. I'm just a victim of my own mind or whatever bullshit. Plus, I self-sabotage a lot. It's like a hobby. It's like my number 2 quality, right? The first was just being an asshole. Apparently, I'm really good at that. Whenever I do sit with these other comics and we just sit and talk shit, I can make them laugh, which makes me feel a little proud that I could make some of these other people that I do think are funny. If I can sit next to them and make them laugh, uh, it lets me know, like, okay, there's something there. And then I just get on stage and I become an idiot, I become like mentally retarded. So, or mentally disabled or whatever. You know what? You're listening to the podcast. What am I going to say? Right? I'm just trying to say something funny. And like I said, all these comics are like, oh, well, you're funny or whatever. And then I try to tell them some stuff off stage, and it cracks them up sometimes. And then I go on stage, and everybody's like, you need help here, and you need this here, and work on all your stuff. But you are kind of funny, and just keep working on it. And since I'm a lazy piece of shit, I don't work on it as much as I should. But I'm trying, and it is getting better. I mean, I've noticed kind of progressively how it is getting slightly better. Little progress is still progress, I guess. It's the best phrase for an underachiever such as myself. And I'm going to keep trying. I mean, unless all these guys start kicking me out of their open mics. It's like, you know what, dude? Everybody's getting really funny, and you're just like in the same place. So can you please stop showing up? Unless I'm told that. Or if I'm just like, hey, you know what? How about don't come to this one tonight? I'll be respectful. I won't show up. But until then, I'm going to try to keep going on stage and making an ass out of myself. Which is always fun, because I can't make an ass out of myself at home. I do, but I don't know. My girlfriend hates me, so what am I going to do? Like, I already know you're... Anyway, hey, I know how to make a crowd come to a standstill. But I am going to keep hitting up these open mics. And there's open mics every day of the week. And I am slacking. I'm also broke, probably because I keep going to all these open mics. And, yeah, so I'm going to keep going to all of these. Hey, just back yourself into a corner. And there's one, I think, what is it, Mondays? Mondays is Monday Mamadas over with Jerry over at Crown and Eagle. Tuesdays and Thursdays is at Pershing Inn. I don't know if it changes Tuesday and Thursday, because I know it's the Velvet Elvis. I believe every other Thursday, if I'm not mistaken. Sharita's going to kill me. And Wednesdays is over at Foul Mouths. Brought to you by, usually the one that hosts that one is Mr. Marco Morales. What do we have Friday? Fridays at Scenics. They also have different hosts there. Saturdays, I don't know who does Saturdays. I think Saturdays is the only day off, which is nice. It's cool. Oh, and then every other Wednesday is also at Mona Bar. Mona Artist Bar? Is it Modern Art? Mona Modern Art Bar Artists. I don't remember the name. I know it's Mona Bar, okay? I like the art in there. And then Sundays, of course, this past weekend was the very first Sunday brunch over at the living room, with the wonderful Joe there inviting us over to his living room patio. It was the first day ever. It was a trip, man. You see all these comics during the day. It's like, what the fuck, man? Hey, can you guys please stick to the shadows? Like, sunlight is not your friend. Plus they all get shit-faced by 1 in the afternoon. It's incredible. It's amazing to watch. But it's like, man, you guys are all out of your element, And then by the time it's over, 4 or 5 in the afternoon, all these guys are walking around like gremlins and stuff. It's like, hey, whoa, like it's too early. You guys, you're throwing off your rhythm here. What is that? Is that circadian? Is that what it is? I don't even know what I'm throwing in words that I don't even know about. Right? It's just your internal clock is all fucked up, and comedians have the worst internal clock ever. It's just you guys are not good at it. You're just assholes. It's like, you know what? I'm going to do whatever I want with my time. Yeah. And that's how I fit in there, It's just not the funny part, but the whole like fucked up sleeping schedule and lack of social life and anxiety and wanting to go up on stage and defending your shitty opinions in front of strangers. That's all. I don't know. That comes very natural to me for some reason. But anyway, it's going good. I think that's really what my point is. It's I think it's going good. Everybody's, like I said, everybody's being so nice, and I think that's kind of genuine. I do know that, you know, if I had more time in this and people were still being nice to me, they would just be nice to me to be nice. So let's hope that changes. One of the things that I know for a fact that I have to stop doing is making each of my jokes just shorter than each Lord of the Rings movies, man. It's like, oh, hey, let's get an angel up on stage and just make us feel like we're watching the extended cut of the Lord of the Rings. I just watched that too, and man, I get it now. It's like, you know what? I wouldn't. I'm not gonna sit through this whole thing. It's like I could be doing so many. I was gonna watch an episode of Friends in the middle of the movie. so I get it. I'm trying. I'm shaving a lot of fat off my jokes. A lot of fat. My jokes are pretty much all fat. That's what it is. Anyway, so let's get into the events for this week. I did one of the things that I did want to bring up is that we had fun over at Kaleidoscope Art Market. They had the Lucha Libre market. They had a lot of Lucha Libre inspired art and stuff, and I am starting to get into that kind of realm a little bit more. I've been trying, man. What do you want? I've been trying. Plus, I gotta work on this. I gotta work on the studio. I know I keep saying it more than I'm actually doing it, but anyway. So one of the things that I saw first was actually Galleria Lincoln, which you have to say it like that, right? You have to say Galleria Lincoln. It's not Lincoln Gallery or Galleria Lincoln. It's Galleria Lincoln. You know, say it correctly. So they have one of their events this week. While I look for it, I'm going to start on some of the stuff that I did already have on here. So Thursday, is it Thursday? I thought it was Friday. This Thursday through Sunday over at the El Paso comic strip, there's going to be a special event. It's going to be Raymond Orta over at the El Paso comic strip. And I want to go see this one. I think I'm going to head out there on Sunday. Because I want to see one of these guys that is actually, I believe is he from McAllen? He's from the Rio Grande Valley. His name is Mario Salazar. You could find him on Facebook as Mario Superstar Salazar. And this guy, man, I stumbled upon this guy when I was working, when I was still driving. And I saw on my Facebook feed, it was just one of those voiceover videos. I think it was like a fight video. And he does these a lot, which we're still waiting, man. We're still waiting for the gas station shortage fights. The voiceovers on those, because this motherfucker is so funny, and he's coming this weekend. He's with Raymond Orta and friends. I think they're both doing it, right? Here on the website, it only says Raymond Orta, which of course Raymond Orta, he's very El Paso as well. I know a lot of people, they probably don't know the name, but as soon as you hear his comedy, everybody's like, okay, like we know who the fuck this guy is. Raymond Orta and friends, puro pinche laughter, Cowboys fans be like. And Thursday 7:30. Is it Thursday through Sunday, or is he just? No, it's this whole thing. Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and then the way Facebook has it is +1, so +1 more, which is Sunday, right? And I want to go to these. I heard that we're already sold out, so I got to keep looking. I'll probably hit up Henny for some tickets if they're already sold out. Maybe she could sneak me in there. Sorry, honey. She probably doesn't even listen to this. Please listen to it. If you know Henny, tell her, hey, listen to this podcast. He gave you a little shout out there. Which she was also one of the hosts over at the living room. And she did give me some stage time. I don't know her that much actually, so I told her, hey man, we gotta hang out or some shit that we could talk some shit back and forth. Anyway, so that's gonna be the first one, and honestly, I was very excited for this one. I've been looking. I mean, I started following Mario Salazar fuck man, like 2 or 3 years ago. Just based off that, go to his website or his Facebook, and just look at his voiceover videos, man. There's one where there's a couple that he has at like a gas station fights, where it's always these dudes with like the kind of fixed up cars and maybe like a motorcycle or two, the quads for some reason. I don't get it. I like a dirt bike better, but that's because I feel more comfortable on 2 wheels. And it was the funniest video that I had seen. I was crying, like literally. I was sitting in my truck and I was just like, man, this guy's so funny. And then it's joke after joke of this dude just talking shit about, like some chick. He's talking about thoughts and he's talking about fat people and he's talking about diabetes and all these dudes. And it helps, he says that he can make these jokes because he's like a big dude. Where as to if I make those jokes, I'm just an asshole. I still do. And I mean, that's why people, I don't know. I don't wear it as a badge of honor. Everybody gives me shit like, oh, it's because you're so proud of being an asshole. I'm not proud of being an asshole. I just like pointing out shit that I think it's funny. If being an asshole is kind of funny, well, that's just funny. But I'm not. I'm a really nice person, actually. It's just I like to make fun of things that I just find funny. And it's just, most of those things come off a bit of assholey. So I'm sorry. So what I'm just trying to say, just watch this guy's videos, okay? And then go see him at the comic strip. Go watch Raymond Orta as well. I think he's the bigger name on that one. But I don't know, Mario's is gonna be. What was that joke where it's on Friends? I've been watching Friends, and it's like, well, at the beginning, you see a magician or whatever, and then the band comes out, and then you go home. You're like, oh, I kind of want to see the magician again, right? I don't know if it's Friends, and you can fucking look it up or whatever. It's one of those lost references that we'll never find. So just go to the comic strip. Go to Bart Reed's comic strip and go have some fun. Go laugh. And I guarantee you this weekend is going to be, it's going to be pretty awesome. Anyway, so we're done, okay? Everybody good on that one? 7:30 and then 9:15? That's his first and second show. All right, let's move on because I'll keep talking about this guy. Second event that I have on here there's going to be a veteran mural unveiling. Fuck, man, that's a mouthful. And that's actually tonight on Tuesday. And it's going to be online. So you could look that one up. You can find the event by just going to Veteran Mural Unveiling. The artists are Marco Sanchez, Victor Mask Casas. And they're going to be unveiling it over at on Dyer. That's is a veteran VMP. It's a 4317 Dyer, and it's going to be a mural. I'm mainly talking about it because it's an artist, okay? So think what you want. Next event we have up here would be Julio Ortiz. There's a concert. It is also online. It's Thursday, and that's brought to you by Eventbrite for tickets. Julio Ortiz 915. I was going to look him up right now, but I kind of got caught up in the whole comic strip thing. So I haven't had a chance, but he has like a classical guitar, and there's like a Vader thing. So check out this little picture also. And it's going to be Thursday at 6:35, Julio Ortiz concert. Let's see. And then Friday, Speaking Rock is having Wildflower, which is going to be, it looks like they're also like, what do you call those bands? It's like a pop. I don't know, but they're one of those. Is it pop? Mm, variety bands, I think that's what they're called. Which they play like music that usually you could like dance to, has a beat to it, and it's like a good. It's good music for a casino. And that's gonna be Wildflower at Speaking Rock on Friday at 11. 11? Man, sorry, just blowing my nose, huh? It's just my nose starting to dry out with this beautiful weather. It's nice. It's a nice weather. Right now, I gotta go out and do some stuff outside, so that's why I'm reporting the podcast. I'm a little, I'm a little early compared to how I do it. Just slacking this stuff out all the time, right? Sunday, Fox Plaza is back with their outdoor flea market at Fox Plaza. That's at 9 a.m. Only on Sundays, too. For some reason, I used to go on Saturdays because I was like, oh, it's probably Saturday. No, it's only Sundays. That's the big day. Saturdays, you have a couple other like flea markets, like Ascarate. I don't know if Chido still does it. I like a flea market, man. One of the worst things that I passed up on, because I don't know, I was an idiot. I thought my girl was gonna be pissed or something, and I passed on a bunch of like old Playboys and stuff. There were like none of the famous ones or whatever. But also I didn't want to look like a fucking cochino, just picking up all these. Oh hey, we took these Playboys, but they were cool. I don't know. There's something kind of like retro-ish looking about it. Plus, if I ever have anybody, it would have been a good addition to my studio, right? If I just had them there, and then I don't know, everybody will just, you look through them more out of curiosity, I guess. Plus, it's cool. It's Playboy. Like the dude's dead already, and it's all changed, and it's like physical stuff from back in the day. And that's what I'm gonna throw in the studio. Like I have like an old camera, an old like cassette player. Like I have a bunch of records. I have a bunch of old crap around my house, right? And it was all like mainly, it wasn't free. Like I bought all this stuff, but it's stuff that I was like, people are like, dude, just grab an MP3 player or whatever. But I don't know, I like old technology. It's cool. It's very tangible. And that's the thing with these Playboys. And it was a big stack too. Like this guy was a pervert, man, back in the day. And he probably, I don't know, he probably wanted a quarter for like 3 giant like boxes, right? Like those boxes where the paper comes in. Have you ever seen like when an office gets paper, they have those giant like hefty boxes. This guy had a bunch of them, and I considered buying them, and my girl was there, and I was like, nah, she's gonna give me shit. So I was like, yeah, you know what, path of least resistance, whatever. Like don't even bring it up. And then I told her, I was like, hey, you know what? I think those Playboys would have been cool. And she's like, yeah, when my brother or my dad come by, they probably would have like given them a look. And I was like, yeah, well, I should have done it. And then I never saw those again. Somebody probably bought them. Somebody that had the balls to actually, hey, I don't give a fuck. Look, I'm going to put this in my man cave or whatever. But yeah, I guess, you live and you learn, I guess. Maybe I'll get another chance. But like I said, those would have been a pretty badass addition for the studio, especially if you have, just a guest that comes in and they're sitting there, like haphazardly, casually tossed about. It's more of a curiosity thing, Plus, I would give the whole studio like a vibe, I guess. Anyway, so I'm here talking about something that didn't happen like 5 years ago, right? It's like, oh well, it would have been good. You dumbass. All right, let's get on to the next event here. Retro's Evening Market. That's at 3617 Montana. And they have some pretty cool old school shirts and a lot of apparel there. It's I don't know. For me, I like wearing plain stuff, and then I'll be wearing like a flannel shirt or whatever, or if not a flannel shirt, like something with squares and stuff. It just makes it look easier. I usually go to these open mics after work, so you can just throw on a shirt, like a button shirt, on top of whatever the hell I'm wearing underneath. And that'll usually, it'll cover it up. Like my grandma would say, that para el gatazo. So that's usually what I wear. So like Retro's Market, they have these cool shirts with. I saw some for like they had the Wayne's World, like Ninja Turtles, a bunch of old jerseys, like sports jerseys. I think they even had the Oakland A's jerseys. I think there was a Yankees one and a bunch of like soccer teams back. Well, like some of the old school jerseys from the soccer teams. Um, I do remember there's one shirt where they had a Mike Tyson, and that one looked like really good. Yeah, and you could tell how these people like have taken care of this stuff. Um, but yeah, it's cool, especially if you're into all that kind of street. You know, there's a lot of people that the whole like shoes, like your sneakers or whatever. You spent, you know, I don't know. You're like a church. You're like a pastor. You know, you're over here talking about the faith of God or whatever. I don't know. I don't go to church. I think that's pretty clear. And you're wearing these like $15,000 sneakers while you're talking about like, hey, give me money so we can help the poor people. Fucking, they don't give a shit, right? So, I mean, apparently, I think those are the sneakers that they sell here. So, you know, I mean, you might not have to pay 15 grand for them, but you know, the best way to find out is to show up, and that's Retro's Evening Market at Retro's. That's what the store's called. At 3617 Montana on Saturday, and that starts at 4 p.m. Go, be sure to check that one out. I know I'm kind of straying from the artists here, but hey, don't freak out. I have one coming right up, specially formulated for my nerds here, and that's what it's called. It's called Nerd Night. And I think the Nerd Night a few weeks back was about geology. They had a like a tour walking across the desert. Yeah, and I believe it was also by the Insights. It used to be called Insight Science Museum. I don't know if that's going to date me so much. I'm not that old. I mean, I just remember stuff pretty good. And this is going to be an online event. It's their Nerd Night, and it's photography Thursday at 6 p.m. online at Insights. They're going to have a speaker. They don't have their little flyer here updated. Let me see. They say a picture is worth 1,000 words. A picture allows you to capture a moment in time. Photography allows you to take a glimpse into the past. How to preserve. Join us, we dive into things including science behind it, how it's evolved through history. See, and this is one of the things that I like. Like I said, I have some old stuff. I have an old Polaroid camera, the old 900 land camera, I believe it's called, and it's the original one. And I bought it at an auction in Kansas when I was living up there, and I appreciate it. I haven't bought film for it. I think when I bought it, it had one undeveloped thing, and I saw the flash go up once, and I've been really broke ever since to buy some more and cheap. Like I'm also really cheap, so you know, if I spend money on you, you really really mean something to me. Because I won't even buy stuff for myself. Oh my god, that sounds horrible. Anyway, check out this Nerd Night. All right, photography is going to be an online event. It is also brought to you by Eventbrite. Tickets are $10, and it's going to be a 2-hour event. And I did share it, I believe, already in the AMP page. So go check that out, and just forget everything that I said. Next one up here is the Chukotown Summer Market over at McCrae Shopping Center. I believe this shopping center is the same one. Actually, no, I'm wrong. I was going to say it's the same one where German Pub is, but it's not. German Pub is on Viscount. McCrae Shopping Center is on McCrae. See what I did there? And that's going to be Chukotown Market. 9627 Sims at McCrae. So it's right there on the corner. They open from 10 a.m. to 8. The event is going to be on Saturday from 9 to 2. And it's going to be a Chukotown 915 Summer Market. I really want to hit this one up. My sister told me that, hey, we should go to an auction. There's an auction on Saturday. If we don't go to that one, I might try to hit up this Summer Market. 9 to 2. If I wake up early enough for it, right? Bright and early at 9 in the morning, man. At the crack of crack. At 9 a.m. Saturday, May 22nd. Chukotown Summer Market. Let me see what's next here. Oh my god, I'm so sorry. I had an energy drink before start this podcast, which probably was not the best idea. I apologize. I'll move away. How's that? That chocolate rain guy. Chocolate rain, and then breathe away. Yeah, like I said, there's no production value here. What do you expect? I'm recording this out of the most pathetic studio right now. Like, give me a couple weeks, and I'll be recording from a less pathetic studio. Hopefully, it's just, man, I know it's taking too long. I have big plans. Big plans take time. All right, moving on to Sunday. Sunday, this is a big one. This is gonna be Grupo Firme. This is a banda. Is it banda? Grupero? I don't know exactly what it's called. Look, it's like 13 dudes and they all dress the same, okay? They fucking freaked out their tailor and they're like, fuck. I said, you want 30 outfits, the same one with the sequins and shit? And I know it's a big one. It's gonna be over at the El Paso County Coliseum this Sunday. I believe it's at 7. Oh, what's up? Oh, my girlfriend's over here opening the door. What are you doing? All right, never mind. She's like, nah, fuck that. You're not going to bring me into your pathetic shit. She just opened the door and like, fuck that. I wonder what this guy's doing. Anyway, so Grupo Firme is over at the El Paso County Coliseum. Let's see. Speaking Rock Thursday, Country Thursday, featuring Damien Isaac Band over at Speaking Rock. Ricky D's is having Ultimate Aldean. Is it like a Jason Aldean thing? I don't know. I don't want to disrespect this guy, but it is. I know who Jason Aldean is. Ricky D's over at 10780 Pebble Hills. That's Ultimate Aldean El Paso. It's a country show as well. Let's get rid of that one. Dead Beach Brewery is also having an event on Friday. Going back. 9 p.m. to 11 p.m. is Sorry About Your Sister. And then it's number 279. I don't know if that's part of the name or if that's just the way they titled it. I believe the band is just Sorry About Your Sister. They're going to be playing out on the patio over at Dead Beach. If you want to go enjoy some of their beer, we'll hit up one of our local breweries. I'm getting a cramp. Okay. See, I need a bigger place. My legs are here. Well, this probably just speaks more about me. I'm trying to, hey, just roll through with it, right? Power through with it. Pain is gain or whatever. No, it's just I'm so out of shape. This is pathetic. I get a cramp sitting down. Next one is on Saturday, May 22nd from 2 to 8 p.m. Crossland Gallery is having a Colors of Spring art exhibit. They're going to be doing this. It says a little different, right? So they're going to be doing it like a virtual one online over Zoom, and then they're also going to be opening up their the gallery. So they're going to be, you're going to get a twofer there, and that's going to be on Saturday, May 22nd. That is the Colors of Spring art exhibit over at Crosslands Gallery, 500 West Paisano. The gallery, I believe, is going to open at 2, and then the Zoom is going to open at 6. So you might want to check that one out too. It has a picture of some flowers, so I'm guessing it's going to be a lot of like floral art and stuff like that. Which some of these people go very psychedelic, which I kind of like. Just roll through with the pain, right? And I know I already went over my 30 minutes, so let's try to keep it under 35-ish. That means I have 1 minute, right? Next one is a Saturday at 8 p.m. From 8 p.m. to 10, Painted Ladies Brothel Tour with Ghosts 915. That's going to be Saturday at, is it San Jacinto? San Antonio. 110 East San Antonio Avenue. El Paso's original sin comes alive in the Haunted Brothel Tour. We hold nothing back with our ghost tour guides. We'll take you in the darkest alleys and reveal El Paso's secret history. That's scary, man. Just on in itself, you're going to be walking around El Paso's alleys. That's already scary. It's going to be an excursion, expose murder, corruption, adultery, and prostitution of the Old West. It's going to give a shocking and revealing history of the Sun City. $20 adults only. And it's not for small children, faint of heart, or people that are easily offended. So you go fuck yourself, right? They're gonna be like, nah. As soon as you show up, they're just gonna punch you in the face and spit at you and be like, is that offensive? And if not, you can stay. And if you get offended, they'll take your money and tell you to fuck off. No, they won't. I'm sorry. This is the first one that I'm doing with Ghost 915. I apologize. You should still go with them. That is also part of a Paso del Norte Paranormal Society. Haunted Brothel Tour with Ghost 915. And go to these. These are cool. I know they sometimes do the ones over at Sanelli. Do we have any in Socorro? Right? Socorro's not scary. Socorro's scary during the day and with alive people. Shout out to Hobo Favela. It's fucking scary, dude, during the day. That guy's he's the softest, nicest person ever. I am afraid of him, but he's so nice, right? All right, verify date and time. Make sure you buy your tickets ahead of time. And employees and volunteers are required to have face coverings. Can I just say something? Don't be an asshole about the whole masks thing. If you're going to wear one, just wear it. If you see somebody not wearing one, just fuck them. They're going to die, so who cares? Just wear your own mask, do your own little thing. Plus, it helps people stay away. So, Saturday at 8 p.m., Painted Ladies Brothel Tour with Ghost 915. That's 110 East San Antonio in downtown-ish, right? Downtown adjacent? It's near downtown. Next one we have here is West Side's Third Tavern is going to have Footprints Band. These guys are badass. I've already seen them a few times, and that's going to be Sunday at 3 p.m. over at West Side's Third Tavern. The address for that one is 1831 Northwestern Drive, and it's going to be Footprints. And I think I may have done a story with some of their bands. I love their drummer. She reminds me of one of my friend's wife, and she plays badass, and she just has this whole attitude when she's playing, which is kind of cool. Which is really fucking cool. Not kind of cool, right? Shout out to drummers. Drummers are just badass, man. It's one of those things that I wish I knew I could do. I could keep a beat, but, as soon as you start throwing both feet and both hands, and then everything's moving at a different time, it's like, I'm okay. You know what? Just give me a snare drum, and I might be able to keep up. Unless you need me to drum roll, then I'm fucked. Okay, tomorrow an online event. This is kind of a different one that I'm going to try out here. It's going to be an open to the public, and this is Introduction to Buddhism. And that's what the little poster says, and the actual title says Introduction to Tibetan Buddhism. Wednesday at 6 p.m. and it's going to be a Zoom online event. Let me see. How do you sign up? So Zoom meeting, is there a website? If you go to the Facebook, I'll share this one as well here on the app page. I think, even if you're open to, I've met a couple shamans recently, which I don't know if it's the universe trying to tell me something, but that's probably one of the reasons why I decided to add this one on here. I don't know if, like I said, I don't know if the universe is trying to tell me something, like, hey man, you need to become a Buddhist, get rid of all your shit. I've been trying to get rid of so much shit. It's just, I think my girl just keeps buying more stuff when I'm not here. There's just more shit just shows up, man. Anyway, right? I need this. I need Introduction to Buddhism. It's like, hey man, just be well, or namaste, go fuck yourself. That's tomorrow at 6 p.m. via Zoom. Introduction to Buddhism. It's a Facebook event. I'm not too sure if I showed that one on here. Thursday at 8 p.m., Semitones live at 25 Dive Bar. 25? 520? 3350 Wedgwood. Semitones live at 25 Dive Bar. Is that what it's called? 25? Ben and Kevin's having an acoustic-ish jam this Thursday. Come hang out, bring a friend, and grab a drink. Sounds like a good time. Plus, what is it on Friday? Thursday. It's on a Thursday. Go enjoy some good music. Somebody tells me, look at this whole poster. It's cool. 9 p.m. 25 Dive Bar. I like that poster, man. Very 20s looking. I don't know if that's the vibe that they were going for, but it's kind of what it got to me. And that was going to be the last one. Don't forget to check out the Galeria Lincoln, right? Because that's how you're supposed to say it. Their Instagram. That way you could know. And I apologize for kind of running long here. I felt like I covered a lot of stuff. I already have an idea for one of the other. Sorry, I didn't burp, man. It's coming up. Let's take this break to shout out to my podcast and my social media. That's at AmpEPTX for the Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter. In case you haven't found this one on Facebook yet. And on YouTube, that's Amp El Paso. Not El Paso Tube Amps, although that's the only other page that'll come up whenever I'm trying to search my my podcast or log in, right? So that's at AmpEPTX for Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter. And then mine, just where I put all my other random shit, is at El Crazy Texan. So go ahead and give me a follow, comment, or go make fun of me. Go talk some shit. And I guess that's it, right? So keep looking up all your other art. And hit me up if you want me to talk about something, right? You could message me. You could message me through the amp, through Instagram. Just hit me up. Let's start making this a little more interactive. So I'll catch you guys next week.